caught. George Kittle rocks back inside.
Is behind the defense from Prescott.
Top 10 highest NFL players. Who's the highest paid player in NFL history? $60 million per year, $250 million guaranteed. Contracts worth nearly $500 million. These aren't just salaries, these are generational wealth.
That was a good shot, boy.
Life-changing money that reflects elite performance and franchise importance. Here's the truth. These 10 players didn't just earn massive contracts, they redefined the quarterback market, reset positional value, and proved their worth with championships and elite play. This isn't just a ranking, this is the definitive list of the highest paid players in NFL history. Number 10. Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles signed a 5-year, $255 million contract in April 2023. The deal includes $179.304 million guaranteed, making it one of the richest contracts in NFL history at the time. Hurts' average annual value of $51 million per year made him the highest paid player in NFL history when signed. Hurts earned his contract by leading Philadelphia to Super Bowl 57 after the 2022 season. He threw for 3,701 yards and 22 touchdowns, while rushing for 760 yards and 13 rushing touchdowns in the regular season. In the 2024 season, Hurts led the Eagles back to the Super Bowl, where Philadelphia defeated Kansas City to win its second championship. Hurts' dual threat ability makes him one of the NFL's most dangerous quarterbacks. The Eagles gave Hurts this massive contract because he transformed their franchise. Philadelphia went from rebuilding to a Super Bowl contender the moment Hurts became the starter. His rushing ability adds a dimension most quarterbacks can't provide. Hurts has rushed for over 700 yards in 3 consecutive seasons, putting constant stress on opposing defenses. This contract set the market for mobile quarterbacks and proved that dual threat ability commands premium money in today's NFL. Number 9. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars signed a 5-year, $275 million contract in June of 2024.
Trevor, congratulations. It is not easy to come into Denver and beat these Broncos. How were you guys able to give them their first?
The deal includes $200 million guaranteed with an average annual value of $55 million per year. Lawrence became one of the highest paid quarterbacks despite limited playoff success. Lawrence was the first overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. The Jaguars went 3-14 in his rookie season under Urban Meyer before Doug Peterson took over as head coach in 2022. In 2022, Lawrence led Jacksonville to the playoffs and engineered a 27-point comeback against the Chargers in the wildcard round. The Jaguars won 31-30 in one of the greatest playoff comebacks ever. The 2023 season saw Lawrence throw for 4,016 yards and 21 touchdowns. Jacksonville went 9-8 but missed the playoffs after losing to Tennessee in Week 18. The Jaguars gave Lawrence this contract based on potential rather than proven success. He's completed just 63.7% of his passes with 58 touchdowns and 39 receptions in 4 seasons. This contract shows that first overall picks command premium money even without elite production. The Jaguars bet on Lawrence developing into a franchise quarterback. Number 8. Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens signed a 5-year, $260 million contract in April of 2023. The deal includes $185 million guaranteed at signing, with an average annual value of $52 million per year. Jackson negotiated the contract without an agent, representing himself throughout the process. Jackson is a 2-time NFL MVP, winning in 2019 and 2023. In 2019, he threw for 3,127 yards and rushed for 1,206 yards with 43 total touchdowns. No quarterback had ever rushed for over 1,000 yards before Jackson. The 2023 MVP season saw Jackson throw for 3,678 yards and 24 touchdowns with just 7 interceptions. He also rushed for 821 yards and 5 touchdowns at age 26. Jackson's playoff struggles have been well documented. He's 3-4 in the postseason with 8 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Baltimore has lost in the divisional round 3 times with Jackson as the starter. Despite the playoff concerns, Jackson's regular season dominance earned this massive contract. He's one of the most dynamic playmakers in NFL history, with the ability to beat teams with his arm or legs. The Ravens gave Jackson this deal because finding elite quarterbacks is nearly impossible. His unique skill set makes him irreplaceable in Baltimore's offense. Number 7. Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals signed a 5-year, $275 million contract in September 2023. The deal includes $219.01 million, guaranteed with an average annual value of $55 million per year. Burrow's contract made him the highest paid player in NFL history at the time. Burrow earned this contract by leading Cincinnati to Super Bowl 56 after the 2021 season. He threw for 4,611 yards and 34 touchdowns, despite being sacked 51 times, the most in the NFL. In Super Bowl 56, Burrow nearly led the Bengals to their first championship before losing 23-20 to the Rams. He threw for 263 yards and 1 touchdown, but was sacked 7 times. The 2022 season saw Burrow throw for 4,475 yards and 35 touchdowns with just 12 interceptions. He led Cincinnati back to the AFC Championship game before losing to Kansas City. Burrow suffered a wrist injury in Week 11 of the 2023 season that ended his year. He had surgery and missed the final 7 games as Cincinnati finished 9-8. The Bengals gave Burrow this contract because he transformed their franchise from perennial loser to Super Bowl contender. Cincinnati hadn't won a playoff game in 31 years before Burrow arrived. His accuracy, leadership, and clutch performance in big games made him worth every dollar of his massive contract. Number 6. Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers signed a 4-year, $220 million contract in July 2024. The deal includes $155 million guaranteed with an average annual value of $55 million per year. Love's contract came after just 1 season as Green Bay's starting quarterback. Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 seasons before getting his chance in 2023. He threw for 4,159 yards and 32 touchdowns with 11 interceptions in his first year as a starter. The Packers went 9-8 and made the playoffs as the 7th seed. Love then threw 6 touchdowns in the playoffs, defeating Dallas, but then unfortunately falling to the San Francisco 49ers in the divisional round. The 2024 season saw Love throw for 3,389 yards and 25 touchdowns in 13 games. Green Bay went 11-6 and won the NFC North division. The Packers gave Love this contract after watching him develop into an elite quarterback in just 1 season. His arm strength and ability to make every throw impressed the front office. Green Bay had to pay Love to avoid losing him in free agency. After watching Rodgers leave for the Jets, the Packers weren't letting another franchise quarterback walk away. This contract shows that teams will pay premium money for even limited starting experience if the quarterback shows elite potential. Number 5. Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers signed a 5-year, $262.5 million contract in July 2023. The deal includes $193.7 million guaranteed with an average annual value of $52.5 million per year. Herbert earned this contract despite never winning a playoff game. Herbert was the 6th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. He became the starter in Week 2 of his rookie season after Tyrod Taylor suffered a team doctor's punctured lung mishap. In his rookie season, Herbert threw for 4,336 yards and 31 touchdowns, winning the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He set rookie records for touchdown passes and 300-yard passing games with 8. Herbert has thrown for over 4,700 yards in 3 of his 4 seasons. He's completed 65.8% of his passes with 140 touchdowns and 49 interceptions in 4 years. Despite the elite regular season numbers, Herbert is 0-2 in the playoffs. The Chargers lost to Jacksonville 31-30 after blowing a 27-0 lead in the 2022 wildcard round. The Chargers gave Herbert this contract because elite quarterback play is rare. His arm talent is among the best in the NFL, with the ability to make every throw from any platform. Los Angeles couldn't risk losing Herbert to free agency despite the playoff failures. Finding quarterbacks of his caliber is nearly impossible. Number 4. Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills signed a 6-year, $330 million contract extension in March of 2025. The deal includes $250 million guaranteed, the most guaranteed money in NFL history. Allen's average annual value of $55 million per year ties him with several other quarterbacks. Allen has been Buffalo's franchise quarterback since being drafted 7th overall in 2018. He's developed from a raw, inaccurate project into one of the NFL's elite quarterbacks. From 2020 to 2024, Allen has made 5 consecutive Pro Bowls. He's thrown for over 4,200 yards in each of those 5 seasons with 165 touchdowns and 52 interceptions. Allen's rushing ability adds another dimension. He's rushed for over 500 yards in each of the last 6 seasons with 50 career rushing touchdowns. The Bills have won the AFC East 4 straight times with Allen as the starter. Buffalo has made the playoffs 6 consecutive seasons, reaching the divisional round 5 times. Allen's biggest criticism is playoff performance against Kansas City. The Bills are 0-4 against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, losing 3 times in the divisional round and once in the AFC Championship. Buffalo gave Allen this contract because he's proven to be a franchise quarterback capable of carrying a team. His combination of arm strength, mobility, and leadership makes him irreplaceable. Number 3. Jared Goff of the Detroit Lions signed a 4-year, $212 million contract extension in May 2024. The deal includes $170 million guaranteed with an average annual value of $53 million per year. Goff earned this contract by transforming Detroit into a Super Bowl contender. Goff was the first overall pick of the 2016 NFL Draft by the Rams. He led Los Angeles to Super Bowl 53 after the 2018 season before losing 13-3 to New England. The Rams traded Goff to Detroit in 2021 along with draft picks for Matthew Stafford. Most considered Goff washed up and a salary dump. But Goff has thrived in Detroit. In 2023, he threw for 4,575 yards and 30 touchdowns with just 12 interceptions. The Lions went 12-5 and reached the NFC Championship game. The 2024 season saw Goff throw for 4,629 yards and 36 touchdowns. Detroit went 15-2 and earned the number 1 seed in the NFC playoffs. Goff has the highest completion percentage among active quarterbacks at 67.9%. His efficiency and decision-making have made Detroit's offense one of the NFL's best. The Lions gave Goff this contract because he's proven the doubters wrong. His leadership and performance have transformed Detroit from a laughingstock to a championship contender. Number 2. Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers signed a 5-year, $265 million contract in March 2025. The deal includes $182.55 million guaranteed with an average annual value of $53 million per year.
San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy.
Purdy earned this contract despite being Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. Purdy's story is remarkable. He was the 262nd overall pick and third-string quarterback behind Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. Injuries thrust him into action in Week 13 of his rookie season. Purdy went 5-0 as a starter in 2022, leading San Francisco to the NFC Championship game. He threw for 1,374 yards and 13 touchdowns with just 4 interceptions. The 2023 season saw Purdy throw for 4,280 yards and 31 touchdowns with 11 interceptions. San Francisco went 12-5 and reached Super Bowl 58 before losing to Kansas City. In 2024, Purdy threw for 3,864 yards and 30 touchdowns in 14 games. Purdy has the highest passer rating in NFL history among quarterbacks with at least 30 starts at 107.6. His efficiency in Kyle Shanahan's offense has been elite. The 49ers gave Purdy this contract because finding efficient quarterbacks who protect the ball is rare. The decision-making and accuracy make him perfect for San Francisco's system. Number 1. Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys signed a 4-year, $240 million contract in September 2024. The deal includes $231 million guaranteed with an average annual value of $60 million per year. Prescott is the highest paid player in NFL history by average annual value. Prescott was a 4th-round pick in the 2016 NFL Draft. He became the starter after Tony Romo suffered a preseason injury and never gave the job back. Prescott has thrown for over 4,000 yards in 7 of his 9 seasons. He's made 3 Pro Bowls and led the NFL with 37 touchdown passes in 2021. In 9 seasons, Prescott has thrown for 37,094 yards and 260 touchdowns with 99 interceptions. He's completed 66.4% of his passes with a 99 passer rating. The Cowboys have won the NFC East 5 times with Prescott as the starter. Dallas has made the playoffs 6 times, but has just 2 playoff victories in 9 years. Prescott's biggest criticism is playoff performance. He's 2-5 in the postseason with 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Dallas has lost in the wildcard round 4 times with Prescott. Despite the playoff struggles, the Cowboys gave Prescott this record contract. Dallas couldn't risk losing their franchise quarterback and having to draft and develop a replacement. Prescott's consistent regular season production and leadership made him worth $60 million per year to the Cowboys. No team willingly gives up a franchise quarterback. This contract reset the quarterback market and made Prescott the highest paid player in NFL history. His $60 million per year average set a new standard that future contracts will be measured against. These 10 players represent the highest paid in NFL history, from Dak Prescott's record $60 million per year to Jalen Hurts' $51 million. These contracts show the value of elite quarterback play. The lessons are clear. Franchise quarterbacks command premium money. Teams will pay based on potential rather than just proven success. The quarterback market resets constantly with each new contract. Each player on this list earned their contract through elite play, leadership, and franchise transformation. They've led teams to the playoffs, Super Bowls, and championship contention. Prescott stands alone as the highest paid player by average annual value. His $60 million per year contract set a new standard that future deals will chase. Thanks for watching this journey through the NFL's highest paid players. Hit subscribe for more football content. And remember, in the NFL, elite quarterback play is priceless. These contracts prove that teams will pay anything to keep franchise quarterbacks. That's what makes the NFL salary cap so challenging.